Kabul faces blackouts because the Taliban stopped paying foreign companies that generate most of Afghanistan's electricity.
Here's a summary of the article.
The outlet said the city's supply is at risk because the Taliban government stopped paying the foreign companies that supply most of its electricity. About 70% of Afghanistan's power supply comes from outside the country, according to the DC-based think tank the Caspian Policy Center. The capital's supply comes almost entirely from abroad, the WSJ reported. When the Taliban seized control of the country in August, they took power over DABS, and inherited its debts, according to the WSJ. DABS needs around $90 million to address its liabilities, Safila Ahmadzai told the WSJ. These including debts to power suppliers in neighboring Turkmenistan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. Afghanistan has long been troubled by fluctuating power supplies, with residents in Kabul complaining in June of high bills and having only limited hours of service per day, Tolo News reported. With the Taliban now in full control, electricity supplies have temporarily increased, according to the WSJ. The militant group has ceased its attacks on the power grid. If Afghanistan's suppliers cut the power off, the country could face a crisis come winter, Noorzai told the paper.
This post received a score of 43,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Damn, the electric company will turn out anybody's lights. They ain't scared.
What do they have to fear? They wield all the power.
Badam TSSS.
Hop in this magical phone booth and I'll take you to a conversation between the Taliban and large corporations in the late 1990s. Why won't foreign companies invest in our country? Because your leader keeps the nation's budget as cash stashed in trunks under his bed to distribute as he sees fit.
Actually, the Afghan central bank vaults are in the presidential palace.
Customs revenues and agricultural taxes for poppy propagation went directly into the Taliban treasury. A box kept under Mullah Omar's bed.
Holy shit, I thought it was an exaggeration lol. Edit. Godspiral raises a very good point below.
Yeah, they only had one cabinet member with a college degree. They kicked out, or fled, the trained bureaucrats in cities and replaced them with their own dudes from the country who've never been in a city before in their lives. They didn't have the best government back then. They don't now either. But they used to have a terrible government as well.
Thanks, Mitch.
Anyone wanna buy a gold, M? How about a gold, W? I wumbo, you wumbo, he she me wumbo.
It's wumbology. Welcome to the world of, no, you can't fix this with a gun.
It's almost like they have no idea what the fuck they're actually doing.
Just because you have an ideology doesn't mean you have the ability to run a country, and if that same ideology prevents half of your population from doing work that would benefit the operation of your country, you might want to reevaluate your belief systems, because they aren't sustainable. As evidenced by this latest "wait, we were supposed to pay the power bill" debacle. They're still engaging in a glorious circle jerk for defeating the evil American aggressors. As long as they can scrape up enough to pay their fighters and keep them satisfied, I don't think they give a single crap about the general population as a whole.
Greater than as long as they can scrape up enough to pay their fighters and keep them satisfied. Opium markets open again. Come and get it and bring cash. We are not taking checks or credit cards.
There's more to running a country than sitting in the country's Capitol building with flags.
They all have AKs too. What more do you want?
AKs run on bullets, so they better have a good manufacturing supply chain for those. Also, those pickup trucks will need a gasoline filler up eventually.
7.62 ammo for AK-47 was designed in the Soviet Union 79 years ago. I think they will manage.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.